All right, guys. So welcome to the Forex Beginners Workshop. This is an event. It's a 4-day masterclass powered by TenTrade. In 4 days, we'll be going through the rudiments, the basics of Forex trading, up to a point whereby you're able to have a better understanding or perspective of the foreign exchange market. All right. The good book says, if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? All right. So regardless of your pedigree as a forex trader, if you don't have the right foundations, every other thing that you're trying to do would not stand. So I want to recommend that everybody that is here, you take this 4-day boot camp very, very seriously. Do your possible best to be available at each of the sessions. It's just going to be from today through to Thursday. All right. So ensure that you show up 6 p.m. every single day, Mondays through Thursday. All right. So in these 4 days, we'll immerse ourselves into the good. So my name is Toby Okunuga. I'll be your facilitator for these 4 days. Please, I'd like you to feel very, very free in this class. When you have any questions, feel free to ask your questions in the chat box. I would also provide an opportunity for everybody to ask questions via audio verbally. If you choose to ask a question verbally, I like this boot camp to be very, very interactive and engaging as much as possible. Also, I'm going to ensure that I do not rush any topic whatsoever. I'm going to take my time. So you might realize that there are some things that I'm dragging, right? I'm dragging them purposefully so that you understand it, okay? So I wouldn't make any assumptions that you know how to trade beforehand. I'm going to teach as if everybody here is just getting started, all right? So let's start from the very basics of Forex. So what is Forex? Now, the first thing I want to come to your mind when you think about Forex is the abbreviation Forex, all right? So Forex is an abbreviation of foreign exchange. So Forex is foreign exchange in a nutshell, right? And it is the largest financial market that averages over volume daily, right? So what it means is that the average transaction that goes on in the foreign exchange market on a daily basis is 6 trillion US dollars. So that means it can be more than that in a particular day, and then it can be less than that in a day where there's little trading volume. But when it comes to buying and selling of foreign exchange, buying and selling of currencies, right, it is averaging $6 trillion. Today is Monday, right, February the 13th. Today, the transaction that occurred today in the forex market should also average 6 trillion US dollars. So we are dealing with a large market. The opportunities available to us is very, very huge. So think to yourself, from that $6 trillion market that you are trading in, what amount from that $6 trillion is going to come to you? You know, one thing about the forex market is that when there is no competition when it comes to forex trading, all right? So how much money you make will depend on how well you understand the market, will depend on your skill set, your trading skill set, all right? And that is what you are here to learn, how to leverage on the forex market to make money, right? So you understand that the forex market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So that means during the weekends, the forex market is closed. So we do not trade currencies during the weekends. So we only trade Mondays through Fridays. All right. So later on, we'll talk about the trading sessions that will help you put this into perspective. All right. Now, there is no physical location. Trading is conducted through electronic communication networks in various markets across the globe. So someone asked me one time that since we say it is a forex market, an average Nigerian or an average African, when they hear markets, we know that a market should have a location, right? For example, the market in the forex, when we say forex market, we are not referring to a physical location, right? Everything is done online. So there is no office for forex, right? Trading is done online. What we are doing is online trading, and it's conducted via what we call electronic communication networks in various markets across the globe, right? So bringing into perspective the online trading, what makes it possible for you and I to trade in the financial markets without actually holding physical cash, without actually holding physical currencies, right? So is made possible by what we call contract for difference. So let's read it. This type of financial instrument allows you to benefit from the fluctuations in the price of stocks, commodities, indices, and more without really purchasing them. All right. How do you make money in the financial markets? You make money based off of volatility. All right. So based off of how high or low price is moving. For example, how do you make money if you are trading the naira against the dollar? Okay, or vice versa. So let's say 2015, when $1 was, if you had bought dollar when naira was 300 naira, right? Now the naira in black markets to $1 is, so $1 is now 750. All right. So if you had bought way then, right, you would have made a whole lot of profit now because you bought dollar when the price is low. Now the value of dollar is very, very high. Okay, so that markup is your profit. All right. So, but rather than you as a forex trader now, rather than having to buy currencies physically, right? We don't need to buy currencies physically, right? Everything that we do in the financial market as a forex trader is done online, all right? So you are able to buy currencies online without having to physically touch or own those currencies. That is made possible by what we call contracts for difference, CFD. I'll take it again. This type of financial instrument allows you to benefit from the fluctuations in the price of stocks, commodities, indices, and more without really purchasing them. It's very, very good that you have an understanding of how you make money in the financial market, all right? So a lot of forex traders that are trading today don't even know what made it possible for them to trade like that. But, it's very good you have this understanding. So regardless of the direction in which the market is of a currency or a commodity is moving up or it is going down, you can make money in both markets. All right. So when price is going, so when, for example, let me use an example that we cannot relate to. So when Bitcoin was going up, when the price was increasing, you can make money with CFD. Also, as Bitcoin is going down now, as it has dropped now, when you're trading CFDs, you can also make money. So regardless of the direction of the market, regardless of what a currency pair is doing, either it is in a bullish environment, I mean, it's going up, or it is bearish, or it's going down, you can make money both ways as a retail trader. Contract for difference. So it's amazing what this has done for us as retail traders. So let us compare the financial market. We have different financial markets. We have the Forex market, we have the stock market, and now we have the cryptocurrency market as well. So let's compare the Forex market and the stock market real quick. Now, in the Forex market, what do we trade in the Forex market? We trade currencies in the Forex market. While in the stock market, we trade company stocks. So stock market is where you have, companies like Tesla, like Facebook, like, Google, companies like Apple. Okay. So if you are trading in the stock market, you'll be buying company stocks. So how do you make money in the stock market? You buy the company stock when the price is low, and then you wait for the price to, go higher to increase, and then you make a profit on that particular markup. In the Forex market, what is traded are currencies like the US dollar, like the Nigerian naira, like the like the Britain pound sterling, like the Canadian dollars. Okay, so in the Forex market, we are dealing with currencies. Meanwhile, in the stock market, we are dealing with company stocks. And the beautiful thing is that at TenTrade, which is also the sponsor of this bootcamp, you can be active in both markets, either in the Forex market or the stock market or even the crypto market with TenTrade, because of this phenomenon here called contract for difference here. All right, so you can actually buy Facebook stocks, you can buy Apple stocks with TenTrade. Okay, so by tomorrow, when we start talking a lot about practicals, I would show you the TenTrade platform and everything available for you to trade in the financial markets. Okay, so let's talk about the market participants. Remember that we made mention of the fact that the Forex market is averaging $6 trillion on a daily basis. Then you must ask yourself, where is that money coming from? Who are the people responsible for pumping that kind of money into the market on a daily basis? So the answer to that question is talking about the market participants or the market players. Who are the people playing, or who are the people involved in the Forex market? What is the makeup of the Forex market? All right, so we have hedge funds. So hedge funds are financial institutions that handle money for high net worth individuals and then trade that money in the financial market in the hopes of making a profit. So when they make a profit, they give, so based on the profit sharing plan, they give the investors money, their profits. So an average hedge fund has over $1 billion under management, right? Most have tens of billions of dollars or even trillions in their portfolio. And then we have several hedge funds that are actively competing to make money in the foreign exchange market, right? We have central banks. Every country has some form of a central bank, okay, that controls the currency in that country. For example, the Nigerian Central Bank, right? They are also active in the financial market. Why does central bank have to be active? Because they need to be able to compete against other currencies, do some trade deals in order to strengthen the currency of their country. So they have the power to move the market at certain times and influence the direction of a particular currency, how a currency would do. And also based on the policies that central banks will implement in their country, it will affect how well a currency is doing. All right. So commercial banks as well. These are banks like your Wells Fargo, banks like your Chase Bank, Bank of America, HSBC, all right? So those banks also actively trade in the financial market, all right? I hope you know that banks don't keep your money in the banks, so to say, right? So banks have to invest your money. So they invest in a plethora of, markets, okay, in order to make a profit. All right. So the banks would invest at least 90% of money that people deposit into different aspects. Okay. They also invest in, real estate. They invest in the financial market as well to make a profit. Right. So number four, we have Forex brokers. All right. Forex brokers like TenTrade are financial institutions that makes it possible for you and I to trade in the financial market. All right. Forex brokers are like the middleman. So you as a retail trader, you cannot trade directly in the financial market. You need to go through a Forex broker. All right. So back in the days, before the Forex market got decentralized such a way that anybody cannot trade, the minimum amount of money you need to trade in the financial markets, I think, was about $100,000 or close to $1 million, right? And then you could actually trade over the counter, right? But now, anybody with less than $100 can trade now in the financial market, leveraging on brokers. So what the broker would do is to give retail traders leverage. Okay, so they give you leverage. So your $100, they'll give you leverage. Okay, so don't worry. By tomorrow, we'll talk about practicals. We'll go through what leverage is. Okay, so let's say when you create an account with a forex broker, you can use a leverage of 1 to 100. So that means for every dollar that you have, the broker is going to match it with $100. So that means your $100 now is actually worth $10,000 in the financial market. So you have higher purchasing power to buy currencies and make trades in the financial market. So because the broker helps you trade in the financial market, they actually control the price at which you enter the market. All right. So that's why they are market players. All right. So brokers can control how much you make and how much you don't make based on, the technology involved. Then you have companies. These are small companies, for example, private equity companies that also trade for people, all right, in hopes of making a profit, similar to hedge funds. Then the people at the bottom of this food chain is individuals, which are people like you and I, okay, with, the lowest amount of capital, okay? An average retail trader is funding with $500. Meanwhile, an average hedge fund is trading with $1 billion. Okay, so the difference is massive. Now, I must tell you that every market participant is trading in the financial market to make money. Just the way you are learning how to trade Forex to make money, hedge funds, central banks are also here to make money. How will they make money? Let me tell you the honest truth. When you make money in the financial market, that profit that you made is because somebody else lost money. So you are making profit because somebody else made a bad trading decision. All right. So, and you must know that in order for you to be very, very profitable in the financial market, you need to know exactly what you are doing. All right. Because you are trading you are trading with people that have solid trading teams. Okay, an average hedge fund has a team of traders that help them make very good trading decisions. They even have very highly sophisticated algorithms or trading systems to help take advantage of some loopholes in the market. So that is why, the statistics out there states that the majority of forex traders lose money. Okay, so when you lose money, that means either the hedge fund, the commercial banks, other people are making money. So to be profitable, to make money in the financial market, you need to settle down and learn and master this skill set. And that's what this 4-day bootcamp is about, to help you make the right trading decisions, right? You can make a lot of money trading in the financial market if you are willing to learn what it takes. All right. So you don't want to be like everybody else that just thinks that trading in the forex market is a get-rich-quick scheme. No, right? If you have that mindset, forex wouldn't work for you. So you want to see forex as a business, see it as a career, and devote a lot of seriousness to it and commitment to it. If you want forex to pay you serious money, then you need to take it seriously. Okay, take it as a business, take it as your career. Okay, just the way, so let's say for example, you are an employee now, right? You go to work 8 a.m., you get back from work 5 p.m. You know that if you don't go to work early enough, you possibly get a query or like they will fire you. Okay, so an average employee takes their work seriously. That's why they can wake up 4 a.m., for example, in Lagos and get back home 11 p.m. Okay, an average employee is very, very serious. So that kind of dedication that you put to your work, your business, I need you to put that kind of dedication as well to the financial market. That is when it will start paying you the kind of money you want it to pay you. Give me some feedback in the chat box, guys. Let me know if you are still with me. Type in a yes in the chat box if you understand what I've said so far. Okay, give me a yes in the chat box if we are on the same page. Let's go, guys. Good. Kelechi, thank you for your response. Who else is with me? Temi Tokpa, yes. Awesome. Who else? Who else? Give me some feedback, guys. Give me some feedback. Give me some feedback. All right. So let's move on because of time. All right. So now, we've talked briefly about forex brokers. That's simply the middleman, right? Makes it possible for you and I to trade in the financial market. So that's what TenTrade is offering, right? So you are here to learn actual forex. You must go through a forex broker to trade in the financial market. So the first broker provides a lot of infrastructure for you to trade in the financial market. They give you leverage, right? We connect you to liquidity providers. We put you into the market at a very, very good price. All right. And then when you make a profit as well, we help you move your money into your account so that you can make a withdrawal. So there is a systematic process that's been put in place to make it very, very efficient. All right. So you also must be very, very wary of dealing with just any broker, right? There are brokers out there that are not licensed, that are not regulated. If you trade with those brokers, you are doing something very, very risky. All right. So TenTrade is highly regulated, right, and licensed. So you want to trade with TenTrade because TenTrade is licensed. So when it says something is licensed and regulated, so that means it is thoroughly audited. Okay. So and that gives transparency into everything that we're doing at TenTrade. So you want to trade with TenTrade for peace of mind. So if you've not created an account with TenTrade, the first thing you want to do is to create a trading account with TenTrade, right? So you want to reach out to the person that invited you to this webinar and then request for the registration link from that person. It is very, very important you do that because that is your gateway to accessing the ecosystem that TenTrade provides. So you want to reach out to that person, just tell the person you want to register at TenTrade. So the person will give you the link to register. All right. So when you register, you get access to all that TenTrade provides. So today we are going to be doing majorly the theoretical aspect of Forex. So tomorrow is when we go deep into practicals. So your first assignment is to create an account with TenTrade, because by tomorrow we'll be trading, taking trades, taking buy and sell orders, looking at charting platforms. But if you don't do this day one, by tomorrow, you might be a bit lost. Okay, so I want you to be on the same page with us. So please reach out to the person that invited you to this webinar and then create your account with TenTrade. It's very, very easy to do that. Okay, under 2 minutes, you're done. Okay, I would also do a little walkthrough on like how to do that before the end of this session. All right, so let's right now, let me just quickly give you a bit of walkthrough, and then we'll take a break for 2 or 3 minutes for you guys to go through that. So after you've gotten the link to create your account, I'll just skip to the website right now. Please, you want to ask for the link from the person that referred you to this webinar. It's very, very important, because that person would also have a lot of goodies in store for you for using his link. So you want to get the full benefits of creating an account with TenTrade. So I'll just do a bit of walkthrough what you need to do. So once you create your account, once you get the link, right, you'll be taken to the website. As you can see, a very, very beautiful website. You click on register. Once you get to the website, naturally directly to the registration page, like so. So this is what you're going to see when you click on the link given to you. Okay, you want to register as individual client, or if you're a corporate client, okay, so you can do that, whatever applies to you. Put in your title, your first name, your last name, right, your birthday information, and everything you need. So once you are done, all right, you want to click on I confirm, and then you click on continue. All right, so that's all you need to do. Once you do that, you'll be taken to your dashboard. All right, so let me wait for 2 or 3 minutes, just in case we have people on here that are trying to get the link and do that. I would like to go through this process with us together. So this is 6:54 p.m. Nigerian time. By 6:57 latest, we would get, I'll come back, and then we'll go ahead to the next content. All right, so I'll be with you in the next 2 or 3 minutes, guys. All right, guys, we're back. So let's go ahead and move forward with the class. Okay, so let's start going into the meaty aspects of this bootcamp. Let's delve into the major currencies that we have. Now, in all over the world, pretty much every country has their own currencies, right? With the exception of some zones that use the same currencies, right? So that means we have about, a bit over 100 currencies. Right now, I think we have about 200 countries globally. In those 200 countries, uh, there are some countries that use the same currencies. For example, countries in Europe like Italy, Italy, Greece, they use Cyprus, they use the euro. So there are some countries that use, euro as their legal tender. So we have about 100 currencies, and every currency is active in the forex market. So you can trade every currency in the forex market. Or for the perspective of a retail trader, not is profitable. Not every currency will give you consistent and opportunities. So that able to narrow down 8 major that is, for example, that is the 8 major currencies are as follows: as euro,
Hello, is anyone here?
All right, welcome back, guys. Apologies for the technical, it's an issue with Nigerian internet. All right, so thank God for a backup internet connection. So let us go back into what we're talking about. So we're talking about the eight major. Thank you, Mr. Kelechi and Tim. We're talking about the eight major currencies that are traded in the financial markets. So we have the euro, you have the Great Britain pound sterling, you have the Australian dollar, you have the New Zealand dollar, we have the US dollar, you have the Canadian dollar, we have the Swiss franc, which is the CHF, and then we have the Japanese yen, which is the JPY. Zacchaeus, I see you. All right. Now, all of these currencies that we are mentioning here, these are their symbols. So you need to know exactly what the symbols are. Allowing the forex market to make it easy as possible for you guys. Know what we are doing. When you go to the market may be opposite your street or around your area where you buy your tomato or you buy your bread. Okay, that lady selling tomato is a trader. She's a trader, right? And a commodity, what she's trading is tomatoes, right? How does she make money selling tomatoes, right? She buys tomato at a low price and then she sells for you higher. So she puts her markup. That's how she makes profits. She would only make a loss, okay, maybe when she sells lower than she bought. Likewise, you are also going to be a trader, okay? All right, so you are also going to be a trader. The commodity that you are trading is now currencies. And how do you make money trading currencies? You buy when it is low and then you sell when it is high. So you need to know exactly what you are doing as a forex trader. And these basics, know your commodities, right? The euro, GBP, AUD, they are your commodities. These are what you are trading, all right? So you cannot do without them. Okay, so let's move into the concept of currency pairs. Remember, this is a foreign exchange market, forex, foreign exchange. Okay, so when we talk about exchange, that means two things are involved when we say exchange. So in the forex market, we do not trade one currency in isolation because there's nothing to trade if you are dealing with just one currency. We trade currencies in pairs. So you are trading one currency against another currency. So it's like you are trading the Naira against the US dollar, right? So we trade currency pairs because trading currency pairs will give us volatility, okay? Will give us a particular price. So it is that price that we use, that we buy, and then we sell, okay? So these eight major currencies that we have, when we do a combination, when we pair each of them against another, we should arrive at about 28